Hey everyone, welcome. You're watching the very first episode of Gryphon's Gems. Steve and I just came up with that name, so if you have a better one, go ahead and leave it below in the comments. That's quite alright. Anyways, the purpose of these is to highlight one particular trade paperback. We're going to try to do one of these a week and give you a little bit more in-depth on a particular series, one that of course has enough out to be in trade form. The one we're choosing for this flagship episode, this initial episode, is Rat Queens. Oh, Rat Queens, Volume 1, Sass and Sorcery. I love this series, which is one of the reasons why we decided to choose it. So, the whole staff loves this series, in fact. It's really, really good. Written by Curtis J. Weeb and drawn by Rock Upchurch. This series has just about everything. Now, let's talk about the setting a little bit. It is placed in the high fantasy setting. So if anyone's ever been a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, The Hobbit, any of that kind of stuff, it follows the traditional adventure party, a mage, a cleric, a thief, and a warrior, all kind of doing their own thing. The fun twist on these is that this particular adventure party, they're all female. You have the dwarf, elf, halfling, and human in there, so you cover all the traditional races in D&D. The characters here, though, oh, they're so good. The four are named Betty, Dee, Hannah, and Violet, and my gosh, so funny. One of the things that makes this book so amazing is the modern humor tacked on to the high fantasy genre, so it makes a really great twist on that genre. The art in it is fantastic, like I mentioned. Super violent fighting scenes, which is fantastic. The humor really sets it apart. Oh my gosh, they're great. Besides just the interactions between the characters, just the situations they find themselves in and how they react. It's so fun, so fantastic, especially Betty the halfling. Oh, I just love her to death. So, a quick sum up of the story here of Rat Queens that we have, what you can expect in the first trade. We'll find our adventure party, our heroines. They're going to go out on a typical adventure job. Going to find that they're betrayed on this job. They get through it without too much difficulty. Enough to get upset, though. And they're going through essentially a couple of the other adventure parties in town have had some similar experiences. The whole trade here accumulates in this great battle scene, this fight scene against like these ogre hordes versus all the adventure parties and the city guards and everything. It's really well done. So, luckily enough, the second volume should be coming out here in January. I would highly recommend trying this out, jumping on it. It's only $10 for the first trade. Image does a real good job pricing these things for the right price. Okay, cool. I think I've said just about everything great that I can say about Rat Queens. I could probably talk about this series for 10 minutes, but I don't want to give any spoilers or anything. So basically, yeah, if you like that high fantasy genre, you like humor, and you want a different twist on that genre, something that's a little less serious and just really entertaining, Rat Queens. I would consider it a must-have. And it is the first Gryphon's Gem. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, share with this to all your friends that are also big comic book nerds. We appreciate it. Have a great night.